The prison spent a staggering $10 billion to construct a glass cell capable of withstanding nuclear weapons, all to confine the infamous poison hand, Lu Longguang. However, even when he approached the glass, the guards couldn't help but feel their nerves tighten, their bodies trembling in fear. Today, Lu Longguang decided to take a stroll. As he pressed his palm against the glass, the moment the guard fired his weapon, Lu created a vacuum state. In an instant, the supposedly indestructible glass shattered, leaving a gaping hole. Lu Longguang extended his two fingers and quickly incapacitated the guard. In the ensuing chaos, he swiftly dealt with another guard and made his escape from the prison. Just moments ago, the leader of the underground fighting arena, Tokugawa, approached Baki with shocking news. On the same day, death row inmates from 5 different prisons across the globe had escaped at the same time. In a maritime prison in the US, a towering giant stood shackled, moments away from execution. When the priest asked him if he had any last words, Dorian simply smiled and replied that he wanted to experience the taste of failure. As the guards initiated the execution sequence, Dorian was hoisted into the air. Shortly after, all struggle ceased, and he appeared lifeless. However, as the coroner examined whether Dorian was really gone, he suddenly opened his eyes wide. In an instant, he charged out, dispatching the coroner and then knocking out a guard with a powerful kick. In the midst of the onlookers' astonished gazes, he summoned all his strength to break free from his chains, emanating an aura of terror. When the guards outside swung open the cell door, they were met with a horrifying scene. Everyone was suspended in midair on a single steel wire, as Dorian had vanished without a trace. Meanwhile, in a prison in the UK, death row inmate Dole had been subjected to electric shock torture. The powerful current coursed through his body, causing wild convulsions, foaming at the mouth, and even emitting smoke from his head. Moments later, Dole appeared to have lost all signs of life. But just as the warden approached to check on him, an astonishing event unfolded. Dole not only survived, but also broke free of his restraints, swiftly taking out 2 guards with a powerful strike to the back of their heads. As the warden leveled his gun to shoot Dole, the inmate's punch was faster than a speeding bullet, sending the warden flying. Just like that, Dole escaped from the prison. At the same time, in a missile silo prison in Russia, a death row inmate named Psycho managed to escape by climbing the smooth walls with nothing but his bare hands, braving the snowstorm as he made his way toward his destination. Hearing this, Baki realized that this was no ordinary escape. They seemed to share a common goal. Meanwhile, 2 other inmates began their own plans within prison walls. The bizarre figure Spike stealthily crawled through the ventilation ducts. He brutally killed the lawyer who had come to visit him and pried out the lawyer's gold tooth. With that tooth, Spike successfully escaped from a submarine prison located a mile deep, immediately taking out all of the guards on the shoreline. The last man was unlike the previous inmates. He was short in stature but posed the greatest threat of all. He was Lu Longguang, the poison hand. These 5 death row inmates seemed to be driven by a shared consensus, all heading to Tokyo with one intention: to challenge the world's strongest youth, Baki.